Great evening, everyone. So, for 2 days I've been praying, how can I say this? Because I seen something in my head, like a visual, and I'll explain it here in a second. But today, during church service, it's today's Pentecost, so we were talking about the Good Samaritan after, because we had the one verse or the one scripture was about when they received the tongues and everyone went out and over 3,000 people converted and became Christians that day. And then later he's talking to the lawyers, because back then the lawyers, they studied all the biblical law, and one of the lawyers is talking about who is my neighbor, who should I consider my neighbor, and then him and Jesus go back and forth, and then finally he tells him the parable about the Good Samaritan, and then he said, long story short, be like him, continue like him, be like the Good Samaritan, not the priest, not the someone else passed by, but it was the Samaritan who these bloodlines have hated each other for years, but he was the one who actually lifted the man up, put him on his donkey, put him into a hotel, paid for it, and said, if there's any debt later, I'll come back and pay for it. So all that in mind, and I was thinking about today, I was like, wow, that makes perfect sense. I was like, we should try to be the Good Samaritan. So our government needs to be the Good Samaritan, because they say a government for the people and by the people. So that means that we would have to have something to stand firm on. A government for the people and by the people. Something we can stand firm on, because it goes God, people, government. And if you don't have a solid foundation, we can't stand firm on anything. You guys represent we the people, and we are all created in the image of God, and God created the laws. But anyway, and like with the way I was seeing it, like God's like the what is it, sharpshooter or expert? God's like the expert. We're like the sharpshooters, and then the government is like the marksman. So like God is like the sniper. Excuse me, the sniper and recon. We're like the dudes with the catapults, pulling back, and then the government is the one who's supposed to land it and fight our enemies. You know what I mean? They're supposed to represent we the people. Like, that's what I was seeing the other day. Have a blessed day.